Hello, my name is Lisa Smith, and today I am going to talk about some red flags that people often miss early on in relationships. Despite what a lot of you probably see in like movies and TV, real love connections are a little bit harder to come by than those portray. At Midwest Matchmaking, our clients come to us because of our expertise in the dating industry and because they either don't have the time to dedicate to swiping through like tons of online profiles. They're tired of like ghosting and dead end communication. They're not meeting like quality people, or simply because their pickers are broken. They come to us so we can kind of help them on their journey to finding love. So, today I'm going to provide some insight into how to keep an eye out for dating for the top 3 red flags in someone you're seeing. As I go through these, if you're currently like seeing someone in a relationship, maybe ask yourself, am I dating someone who is showing these traits? And if the answer is yes, I would say it might be time to rethink your relationship with them. So, number one, this is one a lot of you have probably been through. Say it's been a couple months and your partner hasn't made a commitment. So, if you've been solidly seeing someone and it's still just as casual as like it was when you two went on your first, second date, then you're probably in more of like a one-sided relationship. If you go out with someone, you're going out with your friends, they don't ask what you're doing that night, who you're with, or act at all concerned that some sort of commitment between you two hasn't been made, it might be that they are just holding out for something better to come along. Or even worse, maybe you've tried to talk to them about your level of commitment or about putting some sort of label towards the relationship, and they just totally dismiss you, tell you they aren't ready for labels, aren't into labels, or aren't ready to make any sort of commitment. If you are into them and you two have spent a lot of time getting to know each other, I think it would be time to have an honest relationship about your relationship and see where it stands. So, if it's been a couple months and you are wanting a solid commitment with that person, it's important that you're vocal about those expectations and kind of where you see your relationship headed. Being more vague and not speaking up for yourself isn't going to do your relationship any good. And you might find yourself like 6 months, a year down the road, and realizing like this relationship never was going anywhere, during which that time you could have been meeting lots of new people. Red flag number 2. So your partner hasn't brought you around his or her friends or family. If you are feeling like your relationship is just a big secret, that again is another really big red flag. If someone's into you and excited about you, it's really likely that they want to bring you around their friends and family and kind of show you off. So someone who is super into you wants to kind of blend their social circles. They want to meet your friends. They want you to meet theirs. They want to introduce you to the people that they love. This is something that should kind of happen naturally as you two get to know each other and spend more time together. As far as like any sort of actual timeline goes, it's a little bit different for every couple. You two do have to be comfortable with it, but it does need to be something that's discussed and that you know that you can anticipate by like some point early on in the relationship. Number 3, the last one we'll mention, is your significant other does not show up for you. So sure, it's easy to find someone to go out with, date casually, get drinks with, be physical with, and really have fun with, but those don't necessarily mean a long-lasting relationship. So if your partner isn't showing up for like the small things in your life, like family gatherings, work events, or maybe coming over when you're sick to try to take care of you, they probably aren't going to be there for the bigger things either, or when life gets really rough. So if you're dating someone who is there for all of the fun aspects of life, but not like the more serious, simple, or mundane parts of it, maybe ask yourself again, where is this headed? Get a real answer from them. If they're not showing you any sort of commitment through their actions, regardless of what they might be telling you, it's probably time to move on. If you are a single who's really struggling to find a genuine connection, or struggling to recognize any of these red flags in the people that you are meeting, Midwest Matchmaking is here to help. You can give us a call at 402-991-4053. You can also just visit midwestmatchmaking.com. From there, you can learn more about our matchmaking and date coaching services and decide what might be right for you. So we look forward to hearing from you.